So for as of now, we discussed, right, correlation, parametration, and validation point, proper script recording. So almost we are finished for the scripting part. Okay. So we have the some functions will be there. Load runner functions and web functions will be there. So sometimes interview point of view ask for the what are the load runner functions and web functions. So going to in our script only, you can observe that we have the some LR functions will be there. What are the LR functions means? LR start transaction and LR end transaction. So LR start transaction, end transaction, which purpose we can use to measure the particular transaction response time point of view, we are using for the LR start and end transaction. And as same to the, we are able to see for the LR think time also. We can observe LR start and end, and we are able to see for the LR think time. See, LR think time. So what is the think time? Nothing but it's a delay between
Have you
the.
shared the script?
Yeah, already I shared. Everyone able to see?
I'm unable
Yeah.
to.
Yes, Kiran.
Yeah, I think your side only. Check your network. Okay. Everyone able to see, right?
Voice also got stuck. Okay, I'm connecting from the app also.
Yeah. So LR think time is a one more function. So what is the think time? Nothing but it's a delay between the action to action. Nothing but so for this request to this request, some delay. So at that point of we are using for that function is LR think time and how much waiting time as a seconds. It is a 2 second, 3 seconds. So waiting it will be this is the when you are record right record time. What is the think time? It is recorded. Everything it will be there here. So as same to the and you know for the any other functions apart from the LR functions. So we have the different type of functions will be there. If you go for the views and step toolbox, and we can see for the lot of LR functions. See, you can observe LR start transaction, end transaction, we know LR error message. So you want for the particular message, then we can use for the LR error message. Sorry. Yes, please mute. Yeah. So LR error message. If you selected this, each and every function, which purpose we can use, you are able to easily understand. See the LR message function sends an error message to the product output window. Nothing but just you want for the which message you are getting, you want means you can use for the LR message. If you click on this and what is the things we need to give? Message text. Like it is a not found you want, you can give for the not found. Otherwise, no match found error, no match found error. So what is the mess you want to display in the output? So you need to give for that. So if it is you are getting any error, so that error, what is the message you are exactly you are getting? You need to give for that message and click on OK. Then that function will be generated. Once you can execute right, you are able to see in the output window LR error message. What is the message? And yesterday we seen LR eval string. So what is the LR eval string? Nothing but we can read the any variable point of view we can use for the LR eval string. And one more function, LR save string. So LR save string, which purpose we can use means we want to like save the particular anything variable. Then as a load runner variable we can save means we can use for the LR save string. And we have the one more thing will be there, LR abort and LR exit will be there. So we have a lot of things will be there, and this is one more thing is important, LR ranges. So what is this LR ranges? Nothing but see this will be what will happen means, for example, we have the banking application will be there. So assume that so everyone will be some batches will be there. Like for example, we have the total 1000 numbers. Each batch assume 200 numbers, 5 batches they are divided. So what will happen is this all 100 users waiting for the certain period because all will be run for the 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock will be everyone will get for the at a time. Everyone I got salary, everyone is a discuss. How it is coming means we are giving for the some waiting period. reduces point nothing but it's a reduces point is a instruct to the point, wait for the certain point, and it execute with the subsequently every time. Means what will happen means everyone will be account login, launch, login, and everyone is a final will be transfer page. So everyone is coming and waiting from the here. So because why it is waiting means we are given for the reduces point. There will be how many seconds you want to wait. You need to give means that will be wait for that, and after that all request means all users will at a time it will execute and everyone will get for the like salary. So that is the example for the LR reduces point. And LR save LR save string already we discussed, and LR save timestamp also. We want to save the timestamp. The LR timestamp function save the current time in a parameter as a timestamp. So if you want for the current time, then you can use for the LR save timestamp function. So we have a lot of will be there. So important things only I am explaining. Okay, you also follow that. See, for now this is only, and two more functions will be there. LR abort and LR exit will be there. The two also important for the LR bot. Okay. So we have the one more two function with the LR abort and LR exit. So LR abort nothing but, so you are executing the script. If you give for the LR abort here, what will happen means up to this here only it is abort. So when you are given LR exit, so what will happen means it is a entire script will execute and it will exit from the iteration. So that is the difference between LR abort and LR exit. So that all will be LR functions. Going to the web functions. So first we see for the what we know. See web set max htm permanent function. So which purpose we can use web set max htm permanent function? So particular load runner variable it is 256 bytes occupied. More than that means we need to give for the web set max htm permanent function, and we need to give for the number of bytes. That is the web break. And we have the correlation functions: web break separum, web break separum ex, web break separum reg exp, web break separum jsn. These all functions also to handle the dynamic value point of view we are doing for the correlation. So that point of view we can use for the web break separum function. And as we can call it as a validation also, because you are able to capturing the dynamic value is changing, so you are done that correlation means that is also one of the validation point only. Okay, so web break separum, and you can observe web URL and web submit data it is generating. So you guys will be know right when it is generated web URL and web submit data. So what is the web URL? Nothing but when you are like entering for the some URL something you are clicking, it is generated web URL function. And when you are submitting the data in the form of item data, like it is a context based data, like you are entering for the some details like username, password, what are the details you are entering, that is the web submit data. Okay, and you can one more thing observe web break find. So what is the web break find? It is a validation checkpoint, text checkpoint purpose we are using for the web break find function. Web image check. So we want to validate for the image, then we are using for the web image checkpoint. Apart from this script, we have anything will be there? I think so. In script, we can see this also. Web socket option, SSL version auto. So what will happen means each application will be one SSL version will be there. Sometimes you are recording the script, you are unable to recording means what will happen means they are restricting from the some SSL version. They are using for the TLS 1.0, TLS 1.2 will be there. You can go to the recording option, right? When you are recording, right, we'll go to there, and if you want to, for example, TLS 1.0, then you can go to the advanced, and here will be not advanced, so mapping and filter, and there we can see for the options. here we can see for the SSL version. So we have the different type of SSL versions will be there. TLS 1.0, TLS 1.1, 1.2. So you are unable to recording the script. So then what you need to know means you need to ask for your teammates or your colleague or your team lead or anyone will be which version we are using for the our application point of view. Otherwise, in client, which version is using for the SSL version? Is the TLS 1.0 or then you can set for here that version and click on update, then it will update it. Then you are able to record the script. That is the socket level option. It is generated for the function webset socket option. And we'll go here and we'll observe for the web functions. Apart from that, we have anything will be there. So we have the lot of functions will be there. Only I'm explaining for the interview point of like some, if anyone asks for the how many you do you know for the LR functions, web functions means what you know, you need to explain that. That's fine. And we have the web add cookies. So if you click this and give for the like nothing you can give. Okay. Cookie name we are giving for the cookie only. Okay. And click on okay. See, it is generated as a cookie function where you cursor keep in that place. So cookies you need to keep for the above of the script only, because what will happen means, so just you can click on okay. See, it is a cookie. So for if you remove this also, no worry. So just you can remove this and you can give for like this. Then what will happen means cookies, if you are, it is generating any cookies, automatically it will handle for this function. So to handle for the cookie point of view, we are writing for the web add cookie function. And web cache cleanup also we have. Same way you can use for the cache function also. You can click on that and it is added. So if you, when you are doing for the scripting, right, good things will be you need to keep for this web add cookie, web cache cleanup, and this two is important for the cleanup point of view as a cache and as same to the cookie point of view. And we have the headers also. So every time, right, now onwards you can practice. So every time I told, right, you don't need to enable for the headers, but real time we need to enable for the logs. Record headers in the list you can give, or do not record, no need to do it. Every time you can keep for the record headers in the list. So in this application, what are the headers file will be there? It is generated from the script. So that is it is generated as a web add auto header function. It is generated. Okay. If you want to, sometimes what will happen means some header file is missed here. So how to you can go means you can go to the here and click on show snapshot, and there we can see for the like headers, everything we can see. Okay, you can click on split. See here headers will be. So this is the request headers and response headers. So if you are unable to, some error you are getting as a 500 something means sometimes what will happen means error where some, these are the headers, some header file is missed. So you need to add that file, header file, using for the web add auto header function. So we'll close this again, we'll go to the functions. Sorry. Oh, where is what happened? Not this script. Something is stuck. So we'll go to the view and the step toolbox. And there now we are discussing with the about web functions, right? We have the website proxy also, we have one function. So what will happen means, for when you are doing for the scripting, right? Sometimes what will happen is some unwanted URLs also coming from the your script. Then using for the filter, we can do it. Sometimes it is including for the your URL also. You want to restrict, that means you need to give for the here host name and which were the URL your port you need to give, like port nothing but 443 or 888080 so it will be like this will be there. You can give for the URL here and port number. You can click on OK. Then what will happen means the website proxy function will be generated and the particular URL will be restricted. So you can observe. So in office laptops, we are unable to open for the some Facebook, Gmails, and social site or websites because what happen means they will restrict for that using for the proxy concept only. So these all will be web and SM to the LR functions. So, and any doubt? Functions can observe LR evolving. We are explain LR output message nothing but we want to display for the output point of view. We are using for the LR output message. So everyone is clear. Functions means these functions based on the your requirement you can use for that function. For example, you want for the current date you want. So if you can go to the step toolbox and you can just I'm explaining web save timestamp will be there, right? You can write that one. Web save timestamp param. So you can give for the timestamp param name like so you can click on this. See, it is a function is automatically so generated web save timestamp param and current date you are asking. So means based on the your requirement, you can use these things. Okay. So these are the LR functions and these things. And we have one more thing, like functions will be completed here. Now go to the recording options. I will explain for the recording options also. So starting onwards, like recording. So in the recording, we have the HTML and URL based two modes will be there. So when we can switch from the HTML to URL means, so if it is like user based actions, so if it is your application is dynamically not changing, like if it is what will happen, you can observe Amazon, Flipkart, this application will be dynamically changing because every time they are giving offers and every time will be different products is coming and different things will be coming and their pages every time it is changing because day to day is changing. If you record a base HTML base, your script will be always it is plain because what will happen is HTML based script is not handled for the dynamic concept. So then what you need to do is using for the URL based, you can select this and you need to record for the URL base. In the URL also we have advanced will be there. There you need to select for the use web custom request and click on OK. So then it is generated for the web URL and web custom request, and if it is sometimes web submit data also it is generated. So what is the difference? Nothing but when you are recording for the URL base, it will record for the user actions along with the server side resource also it is picked. So what is the difference between HTML to URL? Nothing but so HTML nothing but we can record only user actions only, but URL based nothing but we can record the user actions along with the server side resource also. And one more thing, when you record for the HTML based, so less number of dynamic values will be generated. But when you record for the URL based, it will generate for the use number of dynamic value will be generated. Why? Because it is generating from the server side values will be more values you will get. So if anyone asks me, you need to give for the, these are also important point for the it's interview point of definitely they will ask for the how many ways we can record HTML URL base. Then they will ask for the what is difference between HTML to URL. Okay. So next will be scripting. For here we don't have, everything will be same. We need to keep and going to the protocol. Which protocol you can select? It will be displayed here. And we have here will be code generation. So if you want for the correlation scan, why we are giving means. So if you go here and click on for the Design Studio, then what will happen means if it's any what are the dynamic values will be there, it will be generated from here. So how many values will be there? All values will be displayed. So if you want, that means when you are recording the script, right, you need to give for the this will be, you need to enable correlation scan and asynchronous scan. Okay, and that is for the code generation. And here configuration, so this will be every time will be same only. Rule scan, record scan, replace scan, and API point of view, which function it is you want generated, and same to the this will be, everything will be same. And the rules already we know, right? We want to create for the new rule means we can use for this rule. Anyone tried for this rule? Okay, so and advanced. In the advanced, so when you are recording, right, this is the very important, generate web ad cookies, and same to the we need to give for the headers. Every time will be record in the headers in the list, means in that application what are the headers will be there. If you want to generate all means you can select this, and this will be content type, that will be same, mapping and filter. So in the mapping and filter, we have capture level will be 3 levels: socket level, pin and net level, and socket level and pin and net level data. So socket level data, nothing but, so you are doing for the web-based application, always you need to select for the socket level. Sometimes Windows-based application we are doing, like Citrix application, SAP Geo application, and that desktop-based application. Then you need to select for the WinNet level. So sometimes you are recording the script, unable to recording, some request is you are unable to recording. Then what you need to do is using for the socket level data and WinNet level you can use and you can record. So that will be by chance only. Okay, and options. So based on your application, which socket level option it is support, you need to select that and you can update here. And data, this will be no anything. Okay, this all will be important. So if anyone facing, if I face for the interview point of view means, they will ask for the what are the recording options. So you need to explain for the this all recording options, major things, recording options, and rules and advanced and mapping and filter. So in the recording options, how many ways we have the record the script? We have 2 ways. What is the difference when we can switch from the HTML to URL? So these kind of questions will be asked. And next will be rules, how to we can create the rule and how to we can apply the rule and how to we can export and how to we can import. In the advanced, what are the things will be there? So you can, and mapping and filter, what things will be there? Capture level things, we have socket level, WinNet level. So you need to explain this all when they are asking for the recording options. So these are the recording options. Anyone, any doubts regarding recording options? So, and runtime settings. This is also very important for the runtime settings also. So runtime settings, we have the what are things will be there, like run logic, pacing, log, think time, additional attributes, miscellaneous, and browser emulation and speed emulation, content check, proxy, and preferences will be there. So going to the run logic. So what is the run logic? Nothing but run logic, it indicate for the number of iterations. Run logic, it indicate for the number of iterations. Like if you want to execute for the 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, you can give for here and you can execute for the here. And when you are doing for the one more thing, I think I'm not told the multiple actions. I am not explained, right? So, for example, we can rename this as a ticket booking. Ticket booking, one concept I'm creating, and I'm creating for the one more action, create new action, and name it as a cancel ticket. So click on OK. Now you can observe. So you can assume here only action will be there, but in the within the action only you are recorded for the same ticket booking and cancel booking. But I want to execute for the ticket booking will be, I want to 10 tickets I want book, but I can cancel only 5 tickets. So same script we can record. It's possible to do that because in record in runtime settings, you can observe if you go for the 3 times, what will happen? In the action, what is the code will be there? Everything will be 3 times only it is done. Means ticket booking 3 times and cancel also 3 times only will be done. But what is the my requirement? I want for the ticket booking 3 times and cancel will be 1 time. Otherwise, ticket booking is 10 times and cancel will be 2 times. So then what you can do is you can, when recording time or after record also, you can copy that code into the here in this between cancel code, you can copy here, and after that we can go to the runtime settings and you can run logic only. Here you can see this ticket booking and cancel, two things will be there. So we need to create for the blacks. So you can click on right button, insert black, and you can create for the one more black because we are creating two blacks. One is for the ticket booking, one is for the different, right? So in the black one, you can keep for the insert action. So ticket booking first, and after that insert action, cancel ticket. So now you can remove for the below because after create for the blacks only, you can remove this. You can remove that, and now go to the cancel also you can remove because we are already created blacks. Now you can observe I want ticket booking. How many times means you can click on the blacks and here it is showing for the number of iteration. This particular ticket booking I want 10. And this is fine, right? Then go to the cancel ticket and I want for this cancel ticket, I want only 5 times. And you can save this. Now just will execute and you can observe and same to the when you are doing right here, figure 3 means what will happen means it is calculate for the into 3 into 15 and 3 into 10 30 times it is happen. So that is why, so only can give for the 1. Now 10 times will be ticket booking, 10 times cancel, it will run. So now you can observe. Means multiple actions also we can create and multiple actions also we can record.
For the cancel ticket, we haven't taken any script, right? Here?
Yes, we are not taken any script. Just I showing for the now I record and everything is taking time, right? That is why I'm not keep anything. Just I will show for the how many times it is run for the both in the output in this here. You can observe here. See ticket booking is 10 times, cancel booking 5 times. Means just a scenario I created. That is also it is iterated for the. It is a code will be there, not there. That is will be no matter. The subject will be if you keep for the cancel, then it is a 5 times it is executed, and ticket booking is a 10. Got it? So this thing what you can do means you can recording also when you're recording the script, right? You can select that and select for the this and click on start recording. I think. So I will show for the by doing for the script also you can create for the blacks also. Yeah, now launched, right? So for here, launch and login. So we need to keep for the user init section only, because launch and login part initial section. So we have three sections here. One is for the user init, and one is for the action, and one is for the end section. User init, what is the user init means? Initial part, like launch and login, you can keep there. And action part, nothing but business part, nothing but ticket booking and cancel booking. And end part, nothing but logout. So that will we can record for the logout. So now in the initial part only, launch and login I'm recording. So right now I'm not giving okay, and click on login. So login is done, right? Now we can create for the actions. Insert here will be create new action. So just I am being, so web tour underscore flight booking. And this is the I'm creating action, not a transaction. Assume. So now you can click on flights and do for the transactions. So click on continue and select for a flight. And after that, enter details and click on fine and sign off. So sign off will be end part. So you can record from the before going to the sign off. So next, what is our recommend? Cancel ticket also. So now you can create for the one more action here. Web tour underscore cancel ticket. Click on okay. Now cancel ticket, nothing but itinerary. So you can click on this, and after that select for the tickets, which tickets you want to delete, how many tickets you want, how many, whatever maybe you can select, and everything is recording. Okay. Cancel checked. What are you checked, right? Cancel checked. So cancel also done. Finally, next to what you can do, sign off. So you can sign off code you can record in the user end section and sign off. Then everything is done, right? Stop it. Some application real time, it will record like this also. Okay, now we can observe we are created this and can come here, and if anything junk data, we don't have anything. So go to the user init section. You can observe login section, it will be recorded here, and go to the ticket booking. So ticket booking, okay, ticket booking not right. Web tour, this is our one. This is the previous one. I'm deleting. I created, right? That one I'm deleting. That will be just manually added, right? Now I recorded through this. Now you can click on this. What happened? Maybe now will record. I think I user end also nothing, user in it also on close this. I think we call less time. Please rejoin.